Good evening, Soldier Poet. Good evening, Marie. I was having trouble with that other live stream. Good evening, Tim. Glad you could make it over here. Susie, glad you could make it. I know everybody's saying hi, Luna, Tim, and Soldier Poet. Oh, oh my goodness, that was so sweet. Susie, good evening and welcome. Yes, had to shut that other one down. Lori said hi. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for coming. Marie said hi, Lori. Chris the fan, good evening and welcome. Thank you for coming. Soldier said hi, Lori. Marie said hi, Lori. Marie said hi, Chris. If y'all would. Chris says hi, Troy. Lori says hi, everyone. Soldier said hey, Chris. Chris said hi, Marie. If you all would hit that like button, please, for this beautiful Luna girl. Oh, that was a burp. Lori said hi, everyone. Soldier said hey, Chris. And Chris said hi, Marie. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button. Yes, thank you, Lori. Thumbs up, Luna. Oh, Chris says he smashed that like button just for you. Oh, 2 kisses. My goodness. That was a wet one, girl. Christy, good evening and welcome. Johnny, good evening. If you haven't went and checked out Johnny's new channel there, go check it out, please. Does some great scrapping. Hello, Rosanna, and welcome. Hope you had a great day, Johnny. You too, Rosanna. Hope everybody did. I'm buffering. I'm sorry about that. Tim said, Rosanna, I haven't seen you in a long time. Rosanna said, hi, Scrap. Scrap Jockey said, hello, Marie. Scrap Jockey said, Rosanna, hey. Luna says, hey, hey, hey. What do you think, Luna, huh? What do you think? I know everybody wants to, you're all right. I know everybody want to see that beautiful face. I do. I want a big kiss, though. No, give me a regular kiss. Hey, right here, give me a smooch, pooch. No. She says, no treat, no sweet. Huh? Susie says, hi, y'all. That covers everyone. Thanks, Susie. Rosanna said, Tim, nice to see you. Stephanie, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a good day. Lori said hi, Scrap Jockey. Tim says, shoe pie for everyone. Rosanna said, LOL, Susie. Chris said, hi, Susie. Soldier said, hey, Stephanie. Rich said, hey, says, Lori, hello and thank you. Rosanna said, hi, Steph. How are you doing? Lori says, hi, Stephanie. Luna says, hi. I'm a big, beautiful girl. Rosanna said hi. Oh, now how about a nice? Oh, thank you, thank you. You like to give them out when I don't ask, huh? Yes, you're a picky girl. She says you don't need to ask for them. You just need to put your face over here, huh? You make me laugh when you do that. You do. You make me laugh. Luna makes her daddy laugh. You do. Nice cool day today. Last night in the upper 40s. But myself, I do like that. I do, Luna. I do like it. You like the cold too, because you sleep right next to the window. For a while, anyways. Stephanie says, not good. Went to the vet today, and my Snooky is worse than they thought. They did an x-ray on her, and it's spread all over. Maybe 2 weeks they give her, but they're trying an experimental drug. Well, I hope that helps, Stephanie. We said, Dave, it was very hot and humid here. Not here. She knows that, Rosanna. She knows it's massive treat time. Soldier said, I'm so sorry, Steph. Susie said, oh, I'm so sorry, Stephanie. Lori says, hi, Chris to Bam. Marie says, Stephanie said, thank you. Marie said, so sorry, Steph. Scrap Jockey said, Stephanie Jones. Wow. Yeah, it sucks when a loved one is ill. Lori said, so sorry. Stephanie said, thank you, everyone. Marie said, so very sad, Steph. Rosanna said, oh, Steph, so sorry. My youngest daughter lost her cat in July, and my older daughter lost one a couple days ago. Well, hey, we love our animals. This one here a lot of times is my piece of insanity. When I look on YouTube and TV and see what's going on in the world, they are our kids. Stephanie said, yes, I'm just lost right now. She was having trouble breathing last night. That's why I brought her back today. Well, you're such a sweetheart. Brianna said, I know how it breaks your heart. It does. I still think about my son's cat. Luna, you didn't like Mr. Kit Kat, though. No, you didn't like Mr. Kit Kat. You wanted to eat him. I know, baby girl. I'm thinking about it, Rosanna. If I knew someone that had some kittens that would be willing to bring one over, because I'm not going to just set it down and say, well, geez, what happens, happens. I'll have to take and hold it and make sure that Luna doesn't want to be mean to it, you know? Susie says, I have 19 dogs, but I have several that are getting on over 10, 12 years now. I know I will lose several close together. Probably, Susie. Do you run a shelter, Susie? I mean, do you take in dogs that are going to be put down? Mrs. Oh, Steph, I pray for God to give you strength to make the right decision for your kitty. It's those decisions are hard. Stephen said, we're on standby. He said, anytime I feel we're preparing to put her to sleep. Yeah. That was a hard choice for my son, Stephanie. But it got to the point where he couldn't get up to eat and he couldn't get up to go to the bathroom. And all he did was lay there. Jenna said, I lost my older dog about a year ago and a half ago. He was 18. Well, that's a good old age, Rosanna. Though it didn't make you feel any better when they go. Marie says, oh, okay, Steph. Susie says, I worked as a vet tech for almost 10 years. I always hope they die peaceful on their own, but that doesn't always happen. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, they get the same things as we do. I really wonder if well, I imagine it has a lot to do with what we've gone to feed them over the years. Stephanie said, yes, I lost two back to back before, but not like Snooky. She's my baby of all babies. Rosanna said, I hope the same thing. Unfortunately, these beauties here are prone to cancer. Ranks Production, good evening, my brother from another mother. How have you been doing, man? Marie says, hi, Ranks. Rosanna said, hi, Ranks. Doing some coffee tonight. Bless you as well, Ranks. I hope you've been doing well. Lori said, hi, Ranks. Marie said, today is my bear's birthday. He's 8 years old. Well, happy birthday, Bear. Then I said, Dave, that's what took my boxer was cancer. Yeah, they're very prone for cancer, unfortunately. Tumors. I don't, I'm sure there's probably a couple factors, but I do believe a lot of it has to do with diet. Mrs. Thank you. You're welcome. You know, our animals, their bodies. I mean, look at all this stuff that. Yes, diet is paramount. One of these days, I keep on talking about it, but one of these days I'm going to set it up to where she doesn't eat any regular dog food at all. Rank says, hi, Lori's. Tim says, my Brittany was well over 17 when she passed. Old for Brittany, yes. Lucky, lucky 7. Good evening and welcome. Hope you had a good day. Stephanie said, Rosanna, I didn't know you had a boxer. She did when she was a little girl, Stephanie. Frank says, hope everyone's doing well. Susie said, our newest member of the family is a boxer bulldog mix. He's not quite a year, stubborn and a clown. They are. Those are called a boxer, Susie. That's actually a noticed breed now, and they are funny. Marie says, hi, Lucky. Lucky said, I did, thanks. I'm feeling better. Well, glad to hear that. Jerry, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Thank you for coming in. Lucky says, hello. Rosanna says, Steph, when I was little, but I still remember him being sick. Tim says, we cook chicken and rice and vegetables for Beagles. Yes, that's a good dinner from them. Marie says, hi, Jerry's. Rosanna said, hi, Lucky. Stephanie said, I had a Siamese, died at 18 from cancer and old age that I grew up with. Siamese are a wonderful cat, too. Lori says, hey, Lucky. Rosanna said, hi, Jerry. Susie said, he's a rescue dog to be put down. So we scooped him up. Yeah, well, bless you for that, Susie. And that's what happens. Bulldogs, you know what? Boxers as well. They only keep a boxer for a couple weeks, which is so crazy. Lori says, hi, Jerry. Cerebral says, hey, good to see you. Good to see you, Cerebral. Thanks for coming in. Hope you had a great day. Rosanna said, hi, Cerebral. Marie said, hi, Cerebral. You know, I found out, and I learned this from Luna, it's not the dog's habits that, well, I mean, yeah, they're, of course, they're bad, but they do that because of something that you're doing with them. Boxers have to be entertained. Otherwise, you know, I've seen stories where someone left his two boxers in the car when he went into the store, and he come back out and his car was ripped to shreds on the inside. Or he says, hey, Cerebral. Cerebral said, hello, Marie and Rose. Cerebral said, hi, Lori. Rank says, hi, Cerebral. You know, boxer, Luna, as far as that, the only thing she ever did bad when I left her alone when I first got her was she peed right in the middle of my bed. She's never chewed anything out up. Don't get into the garbage. Cerebral said, what's up, Ranks? But she does not like cats. She will kill a cat. So she said, I have a full bulldog as well, and they are buddies, but they do need a lot of attention. And they do. They do. I think they suffer from anxiety when they don't get that. They're they're very person oriented. Of course, you know that. Lucky says, I will be here listening to the chat to the end to show my support, getting ready for dinner. All right, Lucky, thank you. Stephanie said, cats can be naughty too. One of mine loves tearing up toilet tissue. I can't even leave mine out anywhere. Yeah, they do like to do that, Stephanie. But they make it look so funny when they do. I had one that used to like to climb the curtains, just to climb them. Sit up on top on the curtain rod. Rank says, I'm fine, doing well, Cerebral. Rosanna said, Susie, do they all get along? You know, yeah, I found that, you know, like with my son's dog, Rosanna, when Luna first met them, she had a problem with my son's female dog, Peanut, because Peanut's used to be in second in charge where she goes. And Luna weren't going to have that. Marie says, LOL stuff, my Maggie eats my plants. Rosanna said, I had a cat that would steal the razors off the side of the tub. Stephanie said, he loves undoing my made bed. Drives me crazy. Cats are that way. You know, that's why we love them, you know. They have quite the personality. But getting back to that, my son's male dog was scared to death of Luna right from the start. He knew where he stood. And Peanut got used to her. Now Peanut's kind of leery of her. She doesn't force any issue on her. I mean, they get along great. They'll even lay together. Susie said, yes, they do get along, but I keep the little separate from all the big dogs, big kids, unless I'm right there. Yeah. That's funny, Susie, because Luna is scared to death of little dogs. A friend of mine has 2 Karens and 4 Chihuahuas now, and she's scared of them. They want to get in her face, and she steps right back. Now, if that was a big dog, she would be all over it. She likes to scrap. Destinations Chronicles. We're sitting with your boxer right next to you. There you go. Aren't they a wonderful dog? Glad you could make it, Destinations. Hope you had a great day. Thank you for coming in. I know they are a people dog. Mike says, hello, Stephanie. Lori says, hi, Destinations. Marie said, hi, Destinations. Susan said, I put the 2 bully boys in a kennel yesterday because I had electricians and roofers here, but boy, they were not happy. I had to take the metal poles out because they were purposely throwing them around. Yeah. Rosanna said, Dave, how old are the Karens? They're very young. They're not even probably close to a year old, Rosanna. Susan Lee, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Stephanie said, Tink Tink loves climbing things like Spider-Man and running up things real fast, knocking things over. Oh, yeah, they do like that. Rosanna said, hi, Destinations. Lori said, thumbs up. Thank you, Lori. Stephanie said, hey, Rank. Lori says, buffering. Sorry about that. Rank says, hello, Rosanna. Destination says, I have had about 8 boxers over my life. They are the best. They are a sweet dog. I will agree with that. Destination says, hello, Rosanna. Alana, good evening and welcome. Glad you could make it. Hope you had a wonderful day. Rank says, hope you are fine, Stephanie. Alana said, Grandpa and Luna. Oh, she said, Luna. Oh, I know, huh? You heard that, didn't you? How about it? And another one. You're just so sweet. Rosanna said, hello, Ranks. Marie says, hi, Alana. Lori says, hi, Alana. Stephanie said, not too good, Rank, but God will pull me through. How about you? Rosanna said, hello, Alana. And Susan said, hello, Alana. Alana says, hello, all. Your internet's being stupid. You know, that might be a problem here in Maine this evening, Susan, because there's been a couple of people say that I've been buffering. Are we supposed to have a storm coming in? Look. Rosanna said, LOL, Susan. Oh, if we're having a storm coming in, that's why. Now I'm showing in Skowhegan, but that don't mean nothing. It all depends on where that satellite is above, where that beeline satellite dish is shining up. Destination Chronicles says, my boxer now is a rescue dog. She spent 3 out of 6 in a kennel because her family travels a lot. She's mine now, and I spoil her rotten. We know, funny you should say that, Destination, because Luna's a rescue dog as well. And I think that's what, because when I got her, the person sent her in a kennel with her. And I think that's probably the worst thing you can do for a boxer because they are, you know, they are definitely a human oriented type of animal. They want to be there. I can tell you, Luna comes with me in the morning to the bathroom, and I'll just put it this way: I wouldn't sit in there if I didn't have to, and she comes in there. All of yours are 19 and rescues. Well, again, bless you, Susie. Well, yes, they are such wonderful dogs, and it's weird. We were talking about earlier Destination Chronicles. You know, boxers and bulldogs and pit bulls, they're all on that list that if they get them in a shelter, they only stay there a couple weeks and then they put them down because they're considered you can't even take them on airlines. Thanks, says I'm fine, thank you. Sorry you're not too good. Hope you will be fine soon, Stephanie. And with the boxer, again, you know, I'm gonna call you Chronicles. You know that what they do is their actions come from how we treat them. I mean, there were I I've heard of people making boxers mean, which is really I think is sad. And well, they were bred to hunt deer, just like a Great Dane. Stephanie said Snooky does that. Coming in the bathroom with me, she guards me in the door with her back to me, but she can't anymore. She tries here and there, but less now. Lori said Luna is just precious. She is, Lori, thank you. Tim says, I always wanted an Irish wolfhound, but they don't live long. No, a lot of big dogs don't. Little dogs do. Susie said, I inherited my brother's big Amber Bull pit mix when he passed away. Wow, so you do have quite a collection there, Susie. But they're lucky. And just like kids, every one of them have their own little personality. Lori says, I have a 17-year-old Peekapoo and two Doxies. Sue said, my sister had to drive him from Michigan to me in Texas because they would not. No, I know that, Susie. They won't let Luna fly. Not even in the compartment where they have animals. That's so crazy. She's on the no-fly list. I mean, you'd think she was friggin' Al Qaeda or something, you know? Stephanie said, I seen a huge bloodhound today at the vet. Beautiful dog. They are, Stephanie. Now, if I get her registered as a therapy dog, then she can sit right in the seat next to me. Destination said I had another rescue boxer that someone had tried to make mean. He didn't have a mean bone in his body. They had beaten him, and he'd had. Oh man, that's sad. But I know people that do that with their hunting dogs. I had a guy at work one day wanting to beat the hell out of me because his dog was out in the sun, and I gave it water. But this same person would drag a cat behind his truck so his dogs would chase it, which is pretty sick, I think. Tim says mom had a Jack Russell that was almost 20. Poor dog just fell over dead on a day. Susie says I have two therapy dogs, Chihuahuas, 2.3 pounds and 3.1 pounds. Yeah, yeah. They could sit right on your lap. Stephanie said that's right, Rosanna. Oh, Rosanna said, Steph, you don't have a dog, just cats, right? We used to have a couple of dogs, but They never work out. I just love cats more, to be honest. Lori says, I got you, Susie Bosch. Janice said, Tim, they're full of energy. Janice, Alana says, too hot here. So is even hot. Well, get So a fan, Alana. Susie said they both fit in one small carrier when I fly. Alana said So is becoming a therapy dog. Yeah, how'd your where you live make out, Alana? Is your home okay? Janice said there's nothing wrong with that. There's cat people and dog people. Destination says, great talking to you. I have to go to the store now. Have a great evening. You too, Chronicles, and thank you so much for coming in. Bless you and much love to you. Say bye, Luna. Say bye, Chronicles. Go hug your boxer. Mrs. Bless you, destination. Lana said So is in the air conditioner heat. Yes, we are okay, thanks. We're glad to hear that. You take care, Chronicles. Rosanna said bye, destination Chronicles. Lori says bye. Susie said, Stephanie, I have 5 feral cats that I can pick up, and I fed them. There was 15, but got them all vetted and into homes. I'm allergic to cats, but I love them. Yeah, I tell you, if I was allergic to Luna, I'd have to do the Michael Jackson thing and wear a mask. He is a wonderful thing. Since I'm slightly allergic to cats, but I just lived through it. Yeah, Stephanie said, "Thank you, Alana." One thing about cats, if you guys travel quite a bit, Stephanie, and you couldn't do that with a dog unless you took it with. Alana showing prayers and hearts. Thank you, Alana. But poor Luna, she gets a bad rap all the time. People look at her and think that she's a pit bull or just automatically that she would be a bad dog. Susie said, "I can't imagine my life with all my animals. I have ducks, chickens, and mini pig too." Susie, are you a vegetarian? Lana says, if you guys want to check out a really good movie about faith, Overcome is really good. Janet said, I traveled all over the U.S. and took both your dogs. Susie said, bye, Lori. Are you leaving, Lori? Oh, okay, Lori. You have a great night. Bless you and much love. Thank you for coming. Marie said, bless you, Lori. Rosanna said, bye, Lori. Crafty Kitty, Luna, bad dog. No, you can see here she's not a bad doggy. Hello, Luna. No, she's not a bad doggy. She's a sweetheart. But, we do like to jump to conclusions a lot of times. Huh, Luna? Hey, said hi. Oh, and then kiss. Oh, that was so sweet. I'll give you a kiss. Hope you've been well, Crafty Kitty. Rosanna said hi, Crafty. Soldier Port said, gotta run. You have a good night, Soldier Port. Bless you. Take care and much love. Marie said, hi, Crafty Kitty. 70 says, Alana, one thing I prayed to God all of is leave it is in his hands. One thing surprising about it is that the way she should be acting at this stage, she's not. Susie said, bye, soldier. Crafty Kitty said, wake up, Luna. It's treat time. Yeah, she got her treat. Crafty said, hi, Rosanna and Marie. Naomi Dambello, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Everyone say hello. And if you're not acquainted, get acquainted. Marie says, bless you, soldier. Susie said, hi, Kitty. Rosanna said, hi, Naomi. Stephanie said, he said he thinks it's my love for her. That could very well be, Stephanie. Soldier said, bye, Susie. Marie, great to see you too, Rosanna. Susie said, Luna is quite comfy. Oh, she is. Naomi says, hi, Rosanna. Crafty Kitty said, hi, Susan. Marie said, hi, Dan Bello. Rosanna said, oh, Steph, I'm sure it is. Alana said, I agree, Stephanie. I'll have knowledge faith. I'm sorry about your cat. Frank says, hi, Alana. I believe that, Steph. Stephanie said, I mean laid down by her. I know it's a very confusing time for them. Alana said, hi, Ranks. Luna Migaro. Yes, Luna Migaro. Such a sweetheart. You are such a sweetheart. You know I love you. And if you haven't, if you would please hit that like button. Luna says, hit that like button, please. Go tap right on that like button. Susie said, enjoy every minute you can with her, Stephanie. Alana said, LOL. Stephanie said, my peace of mind is knowing she doesn't know or understand. I try to not cry by her now because the vet seeing it upsets her. Said, don't stress her. LOL. Try to be happy. Well, they do know when we're upset. Yes, Naomi, she is doing some sleeping. Luna, you want to say hello? Hey, Luna, Luna, hey, you want to say hello? Say hi. Oh, and a kiss. Such a beautiful girl. She'll wake up for a treat. Lena says, I love my dog. He has been such a blessing. I'm into that, Atlanta. Susan said, yes, they do. Naomi says, hi, dog. Yeah, she knows. She knows when it's live stream time. You want that? What? Oh, what? Oh, oh my God! Oh my gosh! Those were so sweet. And we said she is cute. Thank you. Then I said, same here. My dog is so sweet. And I said, so I have a good tip. What's that, Atlanta? Stephanie said the vet told me signs to look for, and if it starts seeing any, call him, and we would we'll proceed with sleep. We're praying this medicine will prolong things too. Well, I hope so. That's one way that cats are a lot like us. They hang on. Oh, Luna, look at you, so pretty. It looks like you're sad. Mrs. Stefan praying too. Oh, Luna, you look so sad. Rosanna said, I hope so too, Steph. I love you. You turn your head when I tell you I love you. Tim says, damn spam calls, I hate them. Stephanie said it's an herbal drug from beetroot. Anyone ever heard of it? I know beetroot is very good for you. Susie said, Luna, waiting to hear that treat bag. Yeah. Stephanie said, thank you, Marie and Rosanna. Marie said she hasn't heard of it. I know there was things that we used for thousands of years that we stopped using. Neoplazine. Susie said, I've not heard of it. That's the name. Well, it says if you get bad stains and oil on your clothes, put a Dawn dish detergent soap on it. Let it sit overnight and add apple cider vinegar with it. Wash it. Works. Yeah. Well, vinegar is one of those things that's been around for thousands of years too. There's a hundreds of uses for vinegar. Susie says I have a lot of friends using CBD oils for their pets now. Yes. Alana said amazing. Susie said herbs do a lot of good. Tim says apricot pits are a natural cancer killer. Stephanie said never mix Dawn with bleach. No. Jenna said Dawn works good on lots of things. I said sorry I jumped off the. Oh, that's okay, Alana. That's a good tip though. You go. You Google like uses for vinegar, and it will surprise you. Rosanna said Dawn works good on lots of things, but that's okay. We're here to talk whatever you want to talk about, Atlanta. Yeah, bleaching ammonia. Yeah, if you want to make a nice smoke bomb to mess people up, that's the way to do it. We learned that you mix it in a glass jar and put the lid on. Susie said I have several batches of apple cider vinegar brewing. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it goes boom and the fumes are very toxic. Drum Detect, good evening and welcome. How you doing? Hope you had a great day and thank you for coming in. Janice said I have a book, All the Things Vinegar is Good For. Yeah, see, you can even write a book about it. Alana said LOL. Rosanna said hi, Drum Detect. We said hi, Drum. Susie said, hi, Drum. Drum Detect says, hi, Rosanna. Lana says, vinegar ACV is great. Drum says, good for a Thursday. Well, there, glad to hear that. Susie, because I sure use ACV for a lot of things. Drum Detect says, hey, Susie. Lana says, but I do also, I take the apple cider vinegar, bags and 4 ounces of water before ounce of apple cider vinegar, shake it up in a spray bottle, keep it cold, and you told your skin with it. You put it on your skin. Don't you text you? Is that dog still? Oh yeah, she's very much alive. I'll Big Steve. Good evening and welcome. See, because I'm gonna. I know Big Steve is in here and he's saying hey to me, and I know the next person he's going to say hey to. So Luna's going to have to say hey to you. Stephanie says okay to everyone. God bless and hugs to you all. Got to go. Just wanted to swing in a visit with you all. Have a great night. Big hugs. Thank you, Stephanie. Bless you. Much love. Oh, tone your skin? Okay. Marie says, bless you, Steph. Oh, Drum. Oh, see? Huh? How about a kiss? Oh, and another one for everybody. She said, bye, Stephanie. We'll keep you and your fur baby in prayers. Lana said, prayers. Lana said, Stephanie. Rosanna says, Steph, I'll be praying for the new meds help. And how about one? Oh, and then there's one for Big Steve. Wow. Yeah, see, she's alive and well. She just don't like to put herself out unless she's going to have a treat, you know, because she's that kind of girl. What? You got it, Luna. You got it. I don't see any there. Now you slobbered all over your pillow. Thank you, Drum. She is a sweetheart, aren't you? You are a sweetheart. I think she's adorable, Drum. And thank you. And she's a good girl. Huh, Luna? You are a good girl. You always have been a good girl. All right, Alana. Drum says, love the tongue. Yeah, that sticks out. Kim said, Stephen J. Reynolds. Marie says, Luna is beautiful for a baby. Thank you, Marie. She thinks so, and I think so. She's a good girl. Sorry. Sorry, baby. Big Steve said Timothy Blaine Edwards. So you would be Luna Love Love. Huh? I'll get them cheeks. I'll get them. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, you want to get my thumb? Huh? You don't know what to do with it when it's in your mouth. No, you don't know how to bite. No, you don't know how to bite. You want to, but you don't know how. She doesn't know how to be mean. Rosalie said, "You two are always renaming each other." They are. They do have some funny nicknames for each other, don't they? And that's okay. Huh, Luna? What are you looking at over there? What do you see? Yeah, it's almost 7 here, and it's almost dark already. Yes, Drum Detect. She's a boxer, full-blooded. The only unfortunate thing was that she was fixed. Big Steve says, "LOL, Rosanna," because she would make some beautiful babies. That's for sure. I'm sure her puppies would have that same sweetness because the my son's golden retriever, they both came from. Yeah, well, they're a good dog, Drum Detect. They're a very good dog. My son's golden retriever, they all came from two different dogs, but I think it has a lot to do with how sweet the parent is and how uh they're treated. Yeah, I like the little yappy ones too. It depends. Big Steve had 3 Chihuahuas. My friend has four. One of them died. They can be yappy if you don't you have many cheese drums is they are the best puppies though. Yeah, my friends Chihuahuas, they if you don't pay attention to them, they yap a lot, but they're just as sweet. Susie said my dogs range from 2.3 pounds all the way up to 100 for my Great Dane. Wow. And Great Danes are a wonderful dog too. I knew somebody that he had a couple of different Great Danes, and if it would do something he didn't like, he'd hit it and then put it in a cage. I know in England and a lot of places overseas they use Great Danes and boxers to run down deer. But from what I've seen him do with his Great Dane, you have to be terribly mean to a Great Dane to make them mean. Rosanna said, "Well, Susie, feeding time must take a while." Yeah, yes, they are, Drum Detect. They're a very, very sweet animal, and and nothing against any other cultures, but I know there's quite a few places overseas that if they have a dog, it's they work the dog. Uncle Surf, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. And that's their culture. That's how they do things. So they teach them. They have to teach them to be mean because they're going to get put dinner on the table. Rosanna said, "Hi, Surf." Myself, I don't believe in that. I don't believe. Some people are that way with horses. She said, "Yes, with all dogs, cats, fowl, and my piggy it's a chore. Clean up, it's even bigger. Uncle Surf said, Rosanna. Susie said, hi, Surf. Yeah, you didn't answer me earlier, Susie. Do you eat meat? I know you got a little piggy, and that's watching the little piggies on YouTube is what soured me from eating pork a little over a year ago. So I was just wondering if you were still a meat eater. Susie said, hi, Surf. And I wouldn't be judging you in any way. I still love a good hamburger and oh, okay. Chi is short for Chihuahua. Okay. And I still love my turkey. Luna, Luna, Luna. My goodness, Luna. Yep, my goodness, Luna. I know. Don't you, Texas? Yeah, in the North, dogs are good for work. A good hunting dog is priceless. Exactly. And a dog's got to be a certain way to, how can I compare it? It's like you train a dog to hunt, it's like training a soldier. Actually have to instill that into them. That's what they're there for. I know in Wisconsin, a lot of the hunting dogs, drum detect, were kept outside in kennels. Susie said, "My Dana's rescue. She's a little iffy with new people, but it's fear, not mean." Yes. I mean, growing up, I remember Holstein cows that some of them were friendly. That if you had a bed big enough, you could bring them inside and let them sleep in bed with you. Drum Detect says, yes, Susie, my friend has two rescues. Great once they figure out we're not here to hurt them. Yeah. And that can take a while. My son and his fiance had a dog given to them by that person I was telling you about that like to beat his Great Danes. And she had some habits because of that were hard to get over. And a lot of times that's the case. One thing that they didn't do with Luna is she'd never had to worry about any food. You can tell she was very well fed. But them two dogs that my son had, my that person I know would her at times, and then the other one they got from a shelter, and they were both very protective of any food, even if it was theirs or not. Yeah, sometimes it never leaves them. I know she is getting her beauty sleep, huh? She's quite the character. Axel, good evening and welcome. Hello, Germany. Glad you could make it. Marie said, hi, Axel. Drumty Tech said, hey, Axel. Susie said, I did answer. I think it just got passed. I do eat some meat. Okay, yes, I didn't see it, Susie. Sorry, but not much, and never pork. And all my animals are pets. We do gather eggs daily to eat from the chickens, and those are wonderful. Thank you, Axel. She is Luna. Axel said you're beautiful. You want to show your face? Have a little treat? Huh? Oh, there we go. Say hi, Axel. Oh, and again, there you go. You're such a sweetheart. Rosanna said hi, Axel. Susan said hi, Axel. Drum Detect said I was just watching a German metal band today. Cool. Axel said, hey guys, everybody say hello to Axel if you would. Look, her name is Luna, Axel. Luna's going to be 5 years old, and I was blessed 3 years ago to get her. Someone else is, for whatever reason, that didn't want her anymore. I was blessed to get her. Drumby Texas, rock on, Axel. Susie said, my Dane is a Harlequin named Ice. She's fine once she knows that you're friends too. Yeah, they learn really quick. Susie said, hi, Axel. Yeah, see, when I'd go over to that person's house when they had that day, and I would, I would immediately get down so the dog could come and see me. Otherwise, the dog would jump up on me, which I didn't mind, but his owner minded, and I knew that after I left, he was going to get a whooping. I hate it when I hate it when people get animals for the wrong reason. Susie said, hi, Axel. You get an animal, don't tie it up outside like people do, and you can tell. You know the places you walk by, and there's a chain there in the ground, and there's a dog house, and there's a bare spot there, kind of like putting a tiger in a cage, where they walk back and forth and back and forth and watch people when they go by. If you're going to do that, why are you getting an animal anyways? Because then you're just, what, for showing off or whatever? Come on. Here in Maine, it gets really cold, and dog doesn't need to be outside and that stuff. A dog wants to have love, or if it's a hunting dog, they want you to take him out and they want to run him, and they want to be what they want to be, huh, baby girl? Huh? Oh, thank you. I love you. I do. Oh, come here. You are my special girl. Yeah, when Luna was given to me, it was on the understanding, you take her for a couple weeks, and if you like her, then you can keep her. Well, I called the girl the next day and said, you're going to have to get a court order to take her back, because I just fell right in love with her, didn't I? I fell right, oh, just like that. Just like that, we fell in love with each other. You knew that I was going to be your friend, and I was going to treat you right and be there for you all the time. Yes. Yeah. And that's a wonderful thing. If you treat an animal right, they give you the best feeling, like I was saying earlier. I knew Holsteins that would come right up, and they'd lay on the ground, and you can lay on the ground with them and lay your head on them. But, growing up in Wisconsin, you knew that was a milk cow, and one day it was going to get too old, and it was going to be 800-900 pounds of hamburger in the freezer. I know I don't like it when you get dirt spots on you, Luna. Yes, I have to check you and make sure that you're pretty all the time. Yes, yes. Oh, you're staring right at, you see yourself on the TV, huh? Look at that. Oh, look at that beautiful girl. You see over there? Look, there you are. Yeah. There you are. That's you. That's you. I know. You hear the kids running next door, don't you? Susan said, look at that sweet face. The the neighbor kid's running up and down the stairs. Oh, Luna, I love you too, sweetie. Come here. Let me give you a kiss. Thank you, sweetheart. You're so sweet. You know, and I love it when you show your sweetness on the camera. Yes. You show everybody what I get to experience all day long. Yeah. Yeah, because if I'm sitting and doing something, yeah, she'll come up and she'll do just what she did there. She'll let me know that I need to pay attention to her. Huh. I know, and I love, oh my gosh, I love you too. There. Kiss right on your head. Kiss right on her head. Kiss her right on her head. Yes. Drum detectors, actually, they were called the leaves eyes. Oh, you can almost read her mind. I know, huh? Marie says, yes, Susan. She has the sweetest face. Drum detectors with original singer. Oh, you are sweetie. You know, I like it when you wake up and you do things like that in front of the camera. Yeah, because I know you're just such a sweetheart. Oh, you're just such a sweet. You want to say hello real close to everybody? Do you want to say hi? Do you? Oh my goodness. Oh, you give everybody a big wet kiss, huh? You give everybody a big wet kiss there, right on the lens. Susan said, oh, Susie said, every time I think I've seen the worst in rescue, some other terrible human tops it. Makes me sad. I know, Susie. I hear you on that. If I lived out in the country somewhere, I'd probably have a bunch of dogs. You know, I'm the only one in this building, and actually, that my landlords they have a bunch of apartments, and I'm the only one that has a dog. Scrap Jockey said, "Darn, she licked the beard off my face." There you go. Drum Detect says, "Actually, I'm more a mess hugger fan than any though old except is awesome." What do you think, Luna? What do you don't drink coffee, Luna? No, you don't drink coffee. You're a sweetheart, Luna. It's not here. Yeah, my son was here twice today, so every time she hears something out the kitchenway, she thinks that he's back at the door. Watch your face, Luna. Is that Corey? Is it Corey? Huh? Corey's not here. No, he's not here. No, he's at home with Autumn and Serena and Tristan. Drunky Texas, thanks, Susan. Yeah, there are some mean, evil people out there, and if they take it out on an animal, that's sad. You know, and which Susan said, yes, they know names for sure. Oh, they do. Neglect is the worst. It is. It is. That can, that can make a dog mean. You said with boxers, I know they don't. What, sweetheart? What? You just want to be silly. Do you want to be silly, huh? Do you want to be silly, Nilly? What? There's no one here. There's no one here, baby girl. Yes, neglect is the worst. I mean, though I've seen animals that were beaten and starved and you name it, left out in the cold. The worst one is when you destroy, especially a breed like a boxer, is when you destroy them mentally. I think boxers are very set in their ways, and I think that's one reason why if they end up at a shelter that they only give them a couple weeks and then they put them down. You used to have to ride faster than a certain dog on a regular basis. When I was a kid, he would chase me for blocks. Yeah, some will do that. Oh, you are you talking about a dog you had? I mean, I've known dogs that would wait outside all day long or go back to the bus stop in the afternoon. It is sad, Susan. I mean, it's sad to do that in any animal. I know people raise animals because they're food, but you know most of them fortunately do that with respect for the animal, and a lot of them now free range them and let them do their business. No, he was across the hill. Oh, a junkyard dog, yeah. Well, see, that's one drum detect that people train to be mean. Both eyes were different color. Yeah, probably what, one brown and the other one white, or one blue and the other one white. That happens a lot of times. You get that a lot of times with dogs that have been interbred too much. Yeah. Welcome back, Alana. Yeah. Well, now thinking about that drum detect, that makes sense. I wouldn't imagine you'd get close enough to check out the eye color. Scrap Jockey said, "Hey Susan, thank you, friend." Rosanna said, "Welcome back, Alana." Susie said, "Hi again, Alana." No, the whole thing of it is Marie said, "Welcome back, Alana." If you're not going to care for and love an animal, then don't get one. You know, but when you get one, you'll understand that they can change your whole life for you. Alana says, "Hi, Susie and Marie." Susie's smiling. Drumsy Texas, I had to get a head start on him or he would be ripping at my heels. Yeah, I've known some damn really, really mean dogs. But a lot of dogs, there has to be something in their life to make them that way. Susie says, bet you made it to school on time, LOL. Susan said, LOL, drum. Lana said, yes, they're better than people. Drum detects says, I'm lucky he was older. And I agree with you there with a lot of people, Alana. We live in a sad times in this world. You took the bus? There you go. He died before you started public school. This must have been a pretty old dog. You're lucky it was older. Rub that belly. Oh, I know that got your head up, huh? She said, "Oh, I love that belly rubber." She said, "Look at my face." Then I said, "When we were kids, no one kept them at home. They all ran the streets." Yeah, and unfortunately, there was a few bad dog owners that ruined that for everybody, Rosanna. Because there's a lot of people out there that purposely get dogs to train them to be mean. And I said, my dog can pick out a rotten person in a minute. Too bad I don't. I know, Alana. Dogs know that. They sense that. Alana said, now I am, LOL. Yeah, you have to, unfortunately, you have to be leery of people. Susie said, we fight constantly to save the dogs and cats here in Texas. It's very sad state of affairs here. Never did I see such things in Michigan where I spent most of my life. Well, times, I don't know if it's so much, Susie, about the states. Times change. And a lot of times when they do change, it's not for the good. Now, I remember when I was a kid, there was no such thing as a nursing home. This is so true, Alana. Alana is able to get a good idea now. Now nursing homes is one of those booming business. Excuse me, they don't call them nursing homes here. They call them rehabilitation centers. People don't go there to rehabilitate. They go there to die. Yeah, I know, Alana. That's like Alana, that's like people tell you they want you to be honest with them, and then when you are honest with them, they don't like the answer that you give them. Reese is always shocked, Atlanta. I mean, I found it that way a lot of times. People say be honest with me, and then when I was, they really didn't want me to be honest with them. They wanted me to be honest with them as far as what their point of view was. Yeah, you think you know someone and they wind up being trash. Dome Texas, my wife and I were walking down an alley once, and a lady was taking her groceries in, and this dog came ran out and put his head right in my crotch and kind of pushed me the whole way down the alley. Wow, well, yeah, I'd be moving fast. But you mentioning that, we go to a local store over here, and Luna likes to go there because I would imagine it scared you. She loves the attention she gets from the people there, and that's one of the first thing that she does if they start petting her and loving her is she sticks her nose right in their crotch. Marie says, "I bet, Drum." But I'm still going to try the kitten thing. Somebody said, not a small dog. His head was like my butt, just pushed me. I know. I imagine. It's one of those times where you couldn't move fast enough, but it didn't bite you. Marie says, "LOL, Drum." I mean, I imagine it scared the living hell out of you. Luna, like this. Oh, and then, oh gosh, I love you. He said he was warning you, Drum. Yep. You just kept walking like he wasn't there. Yeah. Well, I imagine that dog belonged to that woman. You know, they say about 90%, even the ones that are barking and are acting vicious, they don't really want to bite you. They're just letting you know that, I don't necessarily like you. Yeah, he was protecting her. Most dogs, other than the protecting thing, you have to teach them to be mean. They are loyal. I agree with that, Alana. Must have been your long hair. Yeah. Mine used to be pretty long, Drum. I one time was down to my butt. Yes, unlike mankind, I agree with you there. Me said yes, more than humans. Look, Luna, look, you're over there. Look, there you are, right on the TV. You're silly. I love you too. Lennis, it is long. Oh, Luna Patuna Patuna. Yeah, Luna Patuna. Susie said part of the problem here is transient oil field workers. They come here, find out they can't have their pet, and there's a big deposit and or monthly fees, so they just toss them out or drop them at the dog pound. That's sad. See, I ain't gonna do nothing where I go somewhere where Luna can't go with me. That's why I've been looking for an RV. Johnny Dick says I learned to respect and breed dogs early in life. Yes, yeah, dog's one of those where you can overreact or underreact. Yeah, that's sad that they do that, Susie. Just again, that's somebody that doesn't have the love and respect for an animal that they should have because I wouldn't No matter how much it paid, I wouldn't take a dog where I couldn't have Luna. I know, exactly, Roseanne. I don't understand that. Luna's like a child to me. I can't take her on a plane somewhere, and yeah, I could let her go to my son's house for a week, or I could put her in a kennel where they babysit dogs for a week. But I don't want to do that. I love her. She's my girl, and I'd miss her as much as she missed me. Susie said, "Me either, Rosanna. It's beyond me. I know." One day though, we're gonna go RVing, ain't we, Luna? Yeah. Hope hopefully by the first snowfall, we're gonna go far north on the coast as we can, and then we're gonna drive down to Portland. And this is not one thing surprising anymore. Unfortunately, people lie and abuse one another, or people that are good to them. Nothing worse than an awful person, an abuser. Knew this person once he would take. And I said, my dog's water away. Well, that's terrible. That is sick, Alana. I knew somebody that his dog would dig holes in his yard, and his punishment for that was he had like a 2 foot long chain, and he would take the dog out and stake it to that hole. Good evening. How you doing there? No man left behind. Thank you for coming in. Hope you had a good day. Rosanna said especially sad because the animal can't tell you what's going on. Well, Drum Detect, thank you so much for coming in, man. Bless you. Much love. Have a great night. Tim says we don't even treat each other good, let alone animals. Yeah, I hear you. Rosanna said, hello, no man left behind. Marie said, bless you, Drum. Susie said, hi, no man left behind. Yes, have a good one, Drum Detect. Rosanna said, true, Tim. Yeah, I know. We look at how we treat each other. So we can't expect people to treat animals any better. Man, I said I let the POS watch him. By the time I got there, he was dehydrated and panting. Well, that is cruel. Then I said, bye, Drum. I would when I was when I said my fault. Now, sometimes you trust people with things that you love, and you find out things about them that you didn't know. I know like I said, I couldn't, leave Luna at a shelter. I know my youngest son would take very good care of her, and he already says if anything happened to me, he would. Susie said, "Bye, Drum." But right now, I call it selfish. I couldn't spend any amount of days away from her. Lana said, "It's okay. POS loser is history." It is sad, Rosanna. Terry in Circles, good evening and welcome. Oh, Terry said hi, Luna. You want a treat? Huh? Do a little. Oh, and another one. Thank you. Terry says, hey, Rosanna. Rosanna said, hey, Terry. Marie says, hey, Terry. Terry says, hey, Miss Marie. And then you want another. Oh, that was, oh, gosh. Gosh. See, now I got it. I got it really lucky here. You guys say hi, and I get the kisses, huh? Yes. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I love you too. And she does give wonderful kisses. You know, right there. That's the cleanest part of my body, right there. Susie says, "Hi, Terry." Terry says, "Sweet kisses. They are sweet kisses." Rosanna said, "My oldest said the same. If something happened to me, she will take Emily or any other dog I get." And that, that's a wonderful comfort. Terry says, "Hi, Susie. Where you going, Luna?" Oh, okay. She says, "It's time." I know it's time. She says, "You got to scratch my stub. You got to scratch my stub." Oh, gosh. How about both hands, huh? Oh, you're such a good girl. All right. All right. Go ahead. Susan said, "Yes, it is." Luna, what you doing? Huh? What you doing? Come here. Come back over here. Come on. And I'll give you, come over here and I'll give you a biscuit. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on. You're all right. Rosanna says she loves animals. Reese says, "I got my fresh cup of coffee there." There you go. Terry says, "Hi, Susan." So how was your day, Terry? I hope well. Hope everyone's day was a good one. What do you think, Luna? You want the biscuit? Huh? Oh, you know you like the biscuits. Yes. I said, "I'm chalking it up to a bad experience." The POS also said the World Trade Center was hit by planes. Says it right there. A nut have wasn't hit by planes. Have a great weekend, all. You too, Alana. Oh, was not hit by planes. Yeah, I know, huh? Yeah, well, if you're heading out, Atlanta, thank you so much for coming in. Much love to you. Bless you. Terry says, "Grandpa, not good. Not good at all. Quit smoking after 30 years. Started vaping now. I'm trying to quit vaping, so it's hard, especially with my nerves." Yeah, my son wants me to try the vaping. My day was good, Susan. Lana said, "We saw it wrong." Susan said, "Terry, I hope you can quit. I keep hearing of deaths from vaping." Yeah, there has been quite a few of younger people. Susan said, "Oh gosh, Terry, I smoke way too much." Terry says, "Thank you, Susie." Rosanna said, "Good night, Alana." Terry says, "I know, Susan. You know, my son vapes. They just, vaping is relatively new, and they don't really know what it can do yet. And let's face it, this is coming from a smoker. Uh, the only thing that's supposed to go into your lungs is air." Terry says, "I don't know what to tell you, Grandpa. I do know I have not been sick with bronchitis since I quit cigarettes 2 years ago, but the vaping is doing something to my lungs." Yeah, yeah. Like I said, Terry, they don't really know. Yeah, well, I know they're going to they're going to ban the flavored e-cigarettes because I guess that's the one of choice for for young people. Marie says, bless you, Alana. You know, how could they know it? That's only been what, 6, 7 years since, well, like the last 5 years that it's become real popular. He quit vaping or smoking cigarettes, Terry? I mean, I imagine in my case, the vaping would be better than the cigarettes because there's no tar and nicotine. Good evening, Amy. Yes, when I'm done here, if you all would please go check Amy's channel out. Trey, good evening and welcome. Oh, Trey said, hey, Luna. We said, hey, Trey. Susie said, hi, Amy. Hope you had a great day, Amy. Thank you for popping in. Marie said, hey, Amy. Rosanna said, hey, Trey. Trey says, hi, Marie. Rosanna said, hi, Amy. Susie said, hey, Trey. I mean, I was vaping for a while. I did try it a few weeks back. It's you know, it's something that you have to get used to when you're smoking cigarettes. It actually made me cough a lot. Terry says, we're all going to die from something, I guess. All I know is right now, this is hard on me. I really have bad nerves. You know, are you trying to give up uh, the vaping as well, Terry? Is that what you're saying? Terry says, hey, Susie. Your youngest son quit vaping. Terry says, over 10,000 chemicals in cigarettes alone. But I don't know. Well, I know with vaping, one thing is you don't get the tar. You know, like I said, the only thing we're actually supposed to be breathing in is oxygen. Oh yeah, Grandpa Amos and the Real McCoys. That is a great old show. What do you have, TV Land? I used to love a lot of those old shows, Petticoat Junction, Beverly Hillbillies. Susan said, great old movies. Yeah. Vaping irritated your throat even after I smoked for 30 years. Yeah. Like I said, it's a different kind. You know, it's just introducing a different kind of irritant. Rosanna said, Grandpappy, LOL, Tim. Jerry said, I quit smoking 2 years ago. I've been vaping ever since. Then I'm trying to quit that because it's doing something weird to my lungs. I could hardly breathe last night. Yeah, it's weird how we can get. You know, I think that a lot of times when I light up a cigarette, how I can let something like that control my life. You know, I do know one thing, that if you're the key to quitting anything is to find things to do that you where you can't actually smoke or vape while you're doing it. You know, I have COPD, Susan, so I can relate. Jerry says, "Thank you, Susan." Yes, and there's no nothing like having a breathing attack. Jerry says, "That's so scary, Susan. I pray you feel better." Susan said, "Yes, find a hobby." Zana said, "I wasn't calling Tim that. I was the grandpa's name on the real McCoys." Yeah, I know that, Rosanna. Grandpa Amos. Terry says, I hear later, Grandpa LOL. I was a smoker for 30 years. I recognize the sounds anywhere. Oh, yeah. Lighter. Sue said, Grandpa, I don't know how you can smoke. I know, I asked myself that. And, you know, I have my bedroom and the bathroom upstairs. So every time I need to go to the bathroom, I got to go up the stairs. And sometimes, you know, I would say most of the time I have days where it's really bad. Other than that, I'm okay with it. I can't walk very far. Tim says Rosanna is picking on me. But see, I not only smoke cigarettes, Terry, I smoke my medication as well. Which is weird because there's Tim says I'm my own grandpa. Sue said, well, I've got pet duty, have a couple Yorkies boarding, and one has many meds I need to give. Bless all. It was nice, Susie. Well, thank you, Susie, for coming in. And bless you and much love to you. Have a great night. Terry said, God bless you, Susie. Marie said, bless you, Susie. Susan said, nice, Susie. Nice meeting you. Welcome, welcome back, Chris. Susie showing some hearts. Luna, you're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Susan said, welcome back, Chris. Marie said, welcome back, Chris. Luna's starting to snore. Chris is sorry my phone died. Hi, Luna. Well, let me see if I can. Luna, a treat? Hey, Luna, there you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Then said, oh, sorry, Tim, you are sensitive. Susan said, oh, yummy. Yeah, I switched over to the little treat biscuits. Well, what are you sorry for, Terry? Chris Pam said she's such a pretty dog. Thank you, Chris. Did I miss something, Terry? No reason for you to be sorry. Terry says, okay, sweet man, we got to do what we got to do. Did I miss something, Terry? Rosanna said, I get it, Tim. Ow. Did you hear that? Luna, Luna, Luna. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So fall is setting in here in Maine, and I'm loving it. Reese says, bless you, Terry. Yeah, Terry's a nice lady. Susan said, yes, it is. Me too. Oh, I do. I love the fall and the spring. You know, in a few weeks here. Yeah, Terry says, thank you, Miss Marie. A few weeks here, the leaves will start changing. Terry says, ah. Rosanna said, it is here. I love too. Love the fall. Yeah, it is, Susan. You can't wait for fall weather there, Terry? Yeah, we have a beautiful fall here. Marie says, yes, Susan. You know, you get, I mean, multicolored. And right now it's starting up north further already. But in like 3 weeks, you'd go up north, and I mean, the trees are beautiful. And it's still where it's in the 60s during the day. Terry said, yes, Susan. You don't remember? Yes, I do want to make it. And I, you know, that really. Oh, okay, Terry. Yes. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. You know, there'll be some days where I'll like at night where I'll walk up the stairs, and by the time I get up the stairs, I'm all out of breath. Now I know what you're talking about. Sometimes I lose track, you know. Oh, I hear you on that, Rosanna. You know, if you got a fire in the fireplace and some Campbell's tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich, oh Lord. Yeah, that's a lot of times when it hits me, Terry. At least sometimes I forget about what we're about in the chat. See, one of the things with when I'm walking, I'm not. It's not so much that I'm out of breath. It's that because one of my smoking, and two because I'm overweight, I have poor circulation in my legs and a pinched nerve. Susan said there's an inn in North Conway that you stay at that they have a fire pit and others staying there we'll all join around it. That's cool. Tim says harvest party in October, making a cast iron kettle of chicken corn soup. There you go. Terry says sounds nice, Susan. It does. My neighbor's got a good wood pile out back, and we're going to be doing that on the weekends a lot. Terry says, "Yeah, sounds nice." Rosanna said, "Yum, Tim." Yeah, I do like sitting around a fire. This is the time of the year where you go out over an open fire. That's a good way to cook. You go out in the morning and you might need a light jacket, and then a couple hours later you take the jacket off, and then when the sun goes down, you put it back on again. Susan said, "That's great too, Grandpa." But what I was going to say is, I may have a car in a couple weeks. He says, "I like weather like that." I do too. And the car that I'm supposed to be getting is a Subaru Forester, which has a very big back end and the seats fold down flat. Rosanna said, "When I bought my house, that was a plus. I have no stairs, not even to walk in the front door." That's good. I need something like that. Though, you know, the flip side of that is going up and down them stairs has to be good exercise for my legs. And when you get older, when Mother Nature tells you that it's time to go to the bathroom, you don't mess around with that. It ain't like, well, we'll go to the next rest stop. No, no. When my body says you need to go to the bathroom, I need to go then. Susan said I need to fix my Jeep linkage. It needs to be fixed. Hope get it fixed soon. Terry says, "Oh wow, yeah, it will be nice because, like I said, I'll go north, Luna and I, and I'll get a twin size mattress and throw it in the back there, and we'll just pick a spot alongside the road and spend the night, and then get up in the morning and have a nice day. Terry says, "That's nice, Rosanna." Rosanna said, "I walk Emily for that." Yeah, maybe, I'm sure that if I didn't walk up and down the stairs, it would be a lot easier on my hip. Kangamungus has campsites. Rosanna said, "Terry, so I'm glad I found my place." Terry smiling. Yes, we will spend a few overnights. I'll be able to do some filming, maybe some fishing. That's near North Conway. Okay. I'll just probably find a place, along a river or a stream. And Luna, she's a good watchdog in one way that, yeah, she probably, I don't know. I've never tested her on it, and I don't really want to. But do I think she'd bite anybody? No, but she'd definitely let me know if someone was trying to get in the car. And if I get this car, it's a Subaru Forester, and they're considered. I hate to use this word, but it's what it is. They're considered number one for senior citizens. By the way, you can get in and out of them. I know. I haven't had a car in over 2 years, Terry. So it will be awesome. Just being being able to go to the store without having to call. You know, my youngest son, I got to hand it to him. He's whenever I need something, he's there for me. And most times on the weekend, he lets me use his car. But it'll be awful nice having my own. And Luna will have her own seat in the front because she don't like to sit in the back if she can get in the front. And I like her sitting in the front. But yes, Terry, that will be a wonderful thing having a vehicle. I will enjoy that a lot. And then my next goal will be to get one that is more suitable, like that you can stand in, or at least partially stand, and have a bed and at least a microwave and a refrigerator. Because I do want to travel down the Florida way. Sue said, "Oh, Grandpa, I was without a car when I moved here in 2016. It was not fun. Didn't get one till almost the end of 2017." I know it does sound like a plan, huh, Terry? And you know what? Luna's a good companion. What's unfortunate, there's a lot of places in this country where it's not safe to just go park. Yeah, it is. It's hard without a car. You know, I don't. I could call a cab, but cabs don't let Luna in. You know, Susan said, "No, that's true." And I don't want to get to the point where I'm comfortable at any time leaving her at home. I think that's why she did naughty things. Susan said, "Not here." Oh, did I get the spot there, huh? Did I get the spot? Oh gosh, yes. Oh gosh, yes. You're you're such a lovey dovey. I want to give that. Oh, same to you. Your breath isn't the best either. Jerry said, "Luna, you want a biscuit, Luna? Huh? You want a biscuit? Oh yeah. Now it's all lovey dovey, huh? You're my sweetheart. You know the way you act is one reason why I love you so much. Yes, you have quite the personality there, Miss Slobberpuss. Look at that there. Yucky. Yucky. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my. She is a character. Well, everybody, I'm gonna call it an evening. I do appreciate each and every one of you coming in here, and hope each of you has a blessed night and much love to you. And if you get a chance here, myself, I'm gonna go over and check out Amy's channel. And if you'd like, I'd love to see you there at Amy's Travels. But again, much love to you and bless each and every one of you. And have a great night. Bye, all.